Okay, so we are running or base. Which sounds, and hopefully why? Running, and hopefully why? Because white has R18. Run because white has R18. Interesting. Undercut on both sides. Okay, let's start with running. Where will black run to? We'll just start with that. See, okay. And if we don't run and we pass, white does what? Probably here, right? We still get the exact same move. We're out. He can't stop us. We're out big time. Running, we're already out. What we don't have is a base. So let's talk about that. One eye in running. We see this virtually every game of Go that's ever played. We see a group, one eye in running. See it all the time. And that's considered a perfectly acceptable group. Because as you run, finding an eye when you want it, pretty darn easy. Finding two eyes in the center, difficult. I don't know the ratio, but I'd say it's, as an intuitive guess, I'd say it's 5 to 1. If getting an eye in the center, one eye in the center is a value 1 difficulty, getting two eyes in the center is a value 5 difficulty. Much, well, I can count it here, much harder. That's 5 muches. So getting a base is pretty valuable. I don't like this move because it doesn't attack white, really. And we didn't even get a base out of it. So that's no good. We could kick. Let's check out the kick. If white will probably come up because it presents 2 cuts, it doesn't present 2 cuts. So it doesn't present 2 cuts. So white coming up doesn't threaten the cut. Okay. So white can come up or white can come down. Since black's already undercut, I'd rather come up and try to negate the wall. That would be more useful. Because now, oh, black's hardly even out. Certainly not thick. I mean, it's thick, but really hurts the wall. Okay, so if we kick, he comes out, and then we'd get our base. And we have a base. That works. Did white get help? Yeah. Anything we do for a base is going to help white, though. Let's check out the other one. If we play here, do we get our base? No. So we have to play this way. Now we're almost alive, but I don't know. That seems like we gave white an awful lot. So after looking at those variations, I'm drawn to the kick. Bye, gag. He's going to dinner. I hope he doesn't gag. Okay. So we kick. That, just a glance at the readout. We come out. Yeah. Now let's check out what Kimboy just said. It's extremely valid. I had talked about, as it comes to big moves, what's the next big move? I've stepped one step back from that. In the early opening, we don't like to try to attack, have any vague attack. If it's a serious attack, it's okay. But in the early opening, the big moves, K3, empty corners, shared corners, natural extensions, the big moves are really big, and big attacks aren't even to be approached. Serious attacks, that's another thing. You can do that. So let me give a little example here. Black is going to play an empty corner, not this attack. This attack's vague. White can even ignore if he wants to. White has so many options, ignoring A, B, C, D, E. So many things to do to get out. Yeah. I mean, just tons of things to do. Ignore. So big attacks aren't to be done in the early opening. Is that it? No. Is that it? No. There we go. To here. Okay. So back to K3. Kimboy's saying, if I play over here, let's do it this way, then I never had to face that turmoil, and that's worth a lot to me. Well, that's one thing about Go. When you're not a professional, I mean, this is a perfectly fine game. It's going to take a professional to say, I think I got a point in that sequence, or a half a point. I'm slightly ahead. That's extraordinarily difficult to do, to make that claim. But if we do this way, is this a severe attack? No, Black was fine. Well, that should be fine. Of course, White's getting profit while attacking. Black got profit at the cost of the whole move. So there's some things to be said there. I don't want to say that K3 is best. I'm trying to say it's a bit more basic. But if you say, no, I like fighting games, well, then that's something else. Okay, so we go forward here, we go forward here, we did that, we hit. We came up, we get our base, and Black has one iron running. Now, if White plays this way, remember, we have to come back to play this move. And then to heck with the corner, take it. Now we're alive. We've destroyed White's top. Big, no problem whatsoever. Okay. So Black is one iron running. It's my move. My A group is okay. I'm actually not real thrilled with it. Yeah, I'm going to get out. But see how I feel kind of forced, and Black got to live there because of my weakness? So it's not a great group, but it's okay for now. Compare that to the top group. Well, the top group isn't okay, so I'm going to defend them first. I'm going to do that coming up. That's the Sente way to get some right. Black has two ways. It seems two ways. Which way and why? B, closer to the troubled group. Okay. Which was more trouble, B or C? Oh, I think C is still more trouble. So when it comes to playing closer to the weaker, which is a great principle, that would be A.